Scared?
What is it?
I'm scared for you. Go, 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 go! Oh!
Alright, well the next thing I'm going to show you how I make here is actually a hairspray. And I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, a couple of months maybe. And this is actually also pretty easy to make. It only requires 2 ingredients, and the first is 2 tablespoons of sugar. Yes, I know that sounds strange, putting sugar on your hair, but so far I haven't had any insects buzzing around my head too much. And also a kosher salt or a sea salt. And the main difference between a kosher salt and a regular salt is a regular table salt will use iodine, and a kosher salt or a sea salt does not have that inside it. And this is also another recipe. Some people don't like some of the homemade recipes that will involve some kind of an alcohol, and this is also an alcohol-free. So what you will be using is hot water and just about to boiling, so I boiled the water a little bit earlier, and then I'll be using this. It just helps to dissolve the salt and the sugar a little easier. And I don't usually use beakers to mix this up, but I'm working in my science lab, so. So you want to use about a half a cup of hot water, almost boiling, and you will want to use 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 tablespoon of sea salt. This will actually provide more of an extra hold. If you don't need your hairspray quite as strong, you can actually eliminate the sea salt and just the 2 tablespoons of sugar. And again, the main reason for the hot water is just because it helps to dissolve the salt and the sugar a little bit faster. And one other thing I forgot to bring over here earlier, so I had to go get it, is Melaleuca, or a tea tree oil. When you're making your own homemade hairspray, one of the concerns is to make sure, obviously you're making sugar water, so the longevity, you want to make sure that you don't make up a solution that's too large, that you're not going to be able to use it within a certain period of time. The tea tree oil is not as pleasant of a smell, but it's not an unpleasant odor. So I will add a couple drops of the Melaleuca. I usually also add another oil, and this is just for the purpose of having a different smell. So this time I'm using a wild orange. And I just recently got a little smaller spritz bottle to use to put my hairspray on. I had been using a much larger bottle, a spray bottle, and I didn't like it because it was kind of unwieldy while I was trying to use it. So, and I also holds a lot more than I would use within a week or so. So I just gotten this little spray bottle, and I'll see if I like this size or if I want to change to a different size at some point. So that's my hairspray recipe. It's been working well for me, and you can try it for yourself and see how it works for you.